You're going to sit there and tell me that it is easier to win with Oro than Luke or Poison. Luke is the most carried character to exist in this game since Season 3 Abigail, Season 1 Mika. Look me in my eyes. I knew this is where you messed up because you ratioed yourself here. What's going on, YouTube? I took to Twitter to ask them to give me their best Oro Slander. I told them to let it all loose, let out everything you've been holding back to say about Oro mains and let your true feelings show. And I gotta say, you guys really did let them show. You actually gave me 199 responses to this. So we're gonna go through some of these responses here and figure out if the slander is valid or if they just didn't respect the stones. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Oro players complain so much about Oro. Oro sucks, man. He needs Tengu stones. He doesn't need anything, bro. He's fine as a character, not top tier by any means or viable competitively. Great zoning, good confirmable low 4 that leads into a mix-up, great buttons. Confirmable low 4 that leads into a mix-up. Kind of disagree there. I'm not sure what you mean by mix-up, but overall, valid? Oro has more hairs than those who main him. Maybe by the end of Street Fighter V, I will have 3 hairs remaining like Oro due to all the stress of maining this character. One hunt-handed turtle having boy, old wrinkly hitbox using boy, old half a character until broken V-Trigger fireball spamming looking old man 5-head boy. Valid. Why spamming neutral game when you have Tengu? Valid. Oro mains are the kind of guys who enthusiastically shake your hand after robbing you in a set and say, GG's dude, that was tough. That's because it was. Somebody didn't respect the stones. Either it's a tough win or you didn't respect the stones. Using V-Trigger 1 for the damage equal cringe. Using V-Trigger 2 to annoy people who hate command grabs equal based. I think you mixed up your V-Triggers because V-Trigger 1 is the command grab, V-Trigger 2 is the stones. And you have a Luke profile pick. And you said cringe. So, respect the stones. Busting out the popcorn after getting hit by a Tengu combo and waiting for it to end. Yeah, man, enjoy the show. Enjoy the movie. It's a good one. Valid. Zombie Master Roshi is sending everyone on a one-way trip to the other world with his trusty turtle and that handful of rocks he found. Valid. You covet the turtle. You all covet the turtle. What are you trying to imply here? That the relationship with the turtle has gone too far? What are you trying to imply? Valid. Personally, I like the character and I'm okay with his Street Fighter V design, but can't deny he's the ultimate robbery character, the likes of which we have not seen since Fireball with V-Trigger Akuma. Respect the stones. Street Fighter V is a video game. Oro is a playable character in the video game. The game uses button inputs to make Oro perform martial arts moves. Valid. I mean, you literally cannot deny any statement in this tweet. This is just facts. Oro mains will autopilot Fireball, V-Skill 1 Fireball zoning patterns and swear it's a bad matchup if the opponent gets through it once. Valid. Oro mains, you gotta step it up. You gotta alternate the Fireball timings and desync them, and then look for the gaps so they can jump between them, then dash up and occupy the space and anti-air them. But yeah, you know, we don't always do that. Valid. Oro is a bottom 6 character if you didn't have the best V-Trigger in the game. Counterpoint, he's a bottom 6 character. Valid. People act like Tengu stones carry the character, but it's like putting training wheels on a monster truck. He's like a fucking mosquito with really strong old man legs. Oro mains fish for the tiniest gap of breathing room to farm Tengu stone Twitter clips and go, GG's. Respect the stones. I'm not trying to sit through a 30-hour long combo just so you can get a highlight. I got things to do, man. Should have respected the stones. Oro be farting loud AF on metal chairs, no cap. Why did I have to read this one? Respect the stones. Oro killed my parents. I mean, considering you are Street Fighter V grandma, Oro would be the one person in the Street Fighter universe old enough to kill grandma's parents. Valid. They are wrinkly. Valid. I'd rather take 20 throws than get hit with the V-Trigger combo. You respected the stones. Valid. Oro's the most flagrant V-Trigger is my win condition character in Street Fighter V right now, but honestly, it feels fair. I will take that over Luke's. I'm at 65% and you're at 15%. GG's. Shake my hand. However, endangering the turtle in a street fight means y'all should be on a watch list. Yeah, Oro is not the most responsible pet owner. Valid. Double jump gave players who used to jump all day... What? Double jump gave players who used to jump all day, but got higher ranked, so they had to stop a second chance. Double jump gave players who used to jump all day, but got higher ranked, so they had to stop a Oro has always been simple Urian. Cap. Respect the stones, OG. Cap. You can't respect Aegis. You can respect the stones. Make wise choices. If V-Trigger 2 wasn't the way it is, he's be weaker. Facts, if his V-Trigger 2 was weaker, he would be weaker. That is 100% true. Valid. Oro winning a round without Tengu Stone challenge impossible. I got the perfects to prove it. Respect the stones. 6 years of people complaining about V-Triggers and Oro was the punishment. Yeah, but stones are cool. Respect the stones, Veggie. Oro mains don't hear the announcer say fight until they have full V meter. Sometimes valid. If it weren't for Oro combos, I would literally never get anything done. One mistake in neutral and I have time to do laundry, make dinner, call grandma, contemplate the meaning of life, do my taxes. Were not for Oro mains, I don't know where I'd be in life, to be honest. You're welcome. Valid. Oro is fair and honest. Anyone who disagrees should take the throw. Valid. That's called respecting the stones. Nice Tengu stones. Now can you try it without your crutch? Can you try blocking and taking the throw? Respect the stones. First couple of stones heading out after crouching medium punch. That random ass stone.
What are you waiting for? Get a move on! Get going! Scram!
That one random ass stone will ruin your combo. It really will. Valid. Perfect legend. Oro really be picking his nose and throwing boogers. Hashtag nasty. Valid. That's Birdie? Yeah, but Oro has the bigger booger. Bigger booger better. Tired of people pretending like Oro is a low-tier hero character. I mean, we don't gotta be tired of it, you know? Come on, you're talking like someone who hasn't respected the stones in the past, Dr. African. Come on. Have you had an unfortunate run-in with a low-tier hero proudly representing Oro in tournament? Sounds like, you know, you might have some experience. I don't know. Respect the stones. Lord Demon Dan, you think you nice with the stones doing 30-hit combos. I'm pairing all of that brine. I wouldn't put it past you. Valid. All right, Big Bird, what do you got? When that V-Trigger is activated, either die by taking 10 throws or die by 1 accidental medium and do 6 to 8, 1, 8 to 3, 6 damage. Valid. Or remains complaining that their 56 hit combo only did 70% damage and didn't kill. Valid. There's nothing worse than having the moon, the stars, the sun, and everything align, and you get the perfect hit, raw V-Trigger activate, charge Fierce Punch, and everything lines up and it doesn't kill. There's nothing worse than that. Pew pew you, let's go. He's just too ugly for me to play like a perpetually shriveled thumb that stayed too long in the tub. Panda says chewed up bubblegum. Listen, Oro has feelings too, but valid. What's the point in playing such a cool tool set if it comes at the cost of looking like the thumbs from Spy Kids? Valid. He just looks stinky, that's all. Oro looks like the ugliest naked mole rat ever. Oro's teeth are dirty. He ugly. Valid. I don't know what kind of person it takes to plays a character that ugly. Am I seeing something incorrect here? You have Street Fighter 6 Blanca as your profile pic. Respect the stones. Oro mains are playing the floor is made of lava. Valid. I mean, double jump, bro. Don't sit here and tell me that if you had a double jump, you wouldn't be doing the same thing. Oro mains get easy wins because of Tengu stones. Come on, this is like not even creative. This is like saying what everybody said, you know, when everyone's in the circle roasting each other, and then you just repeat what the thematic elements of what everyone's saying, but you just say it bluntly and literally with no sauce on it. This is the root of the joke. You gotta put a little bit of a spin on it to make it funny. Respect the stones. Oro mains when they do an 80% Tengu stone combo while missing every input. Valid. I have definitely done combos where I've dropped every input up during the combo, but still did the combo. That's actually facts. I want to personally thank you and Broski for inspiring a wave of silver gold Oro players who think he's a free win just by picking him. I suppose he is a free win in that regard, just not for them. Somebody knows how to respect the stones. Valid. Kills in 2 touches. Oro mains. He needs that. Valid. I don't mind losing to Oro because I smoke weed, so I'm used to getting stoned. Valid. Oro more like Boro, this man got no drip. Have you seen his Hawaiian shirt outfit? Respect the stones. If Oro is so cool, he should just grow a full head of hair. Listen, Krillin understands the pain too, and who knows, maybe you will too one day. Respect the stones. Oro main spend 13 hours learning a Tengu stone route instead of trying to play neutral a single time. Valid. Lord Broski, people would utterly despise this character if there weren't so few of us playing him. The world needs to experience the stones, Broski. Respect the stones, Broski. Respect the stones. Can't believe I have to say this to you. I don't play Oro, but he seems pretty fair. If outside of V-Trigger, instead of asking for people to remove the fun part of him, they should just add more fun to stuff like that in the game. I like Tengu Stones because I have them and no one else does. Respect the stones. Hope there's a patch that specifically removes V-Trigger 2 and forces every Oro to play on V-Trigger 1. This is just hating. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Respect the stones. Abigail players walked so Oro players could run. Respect the stones. Don't even get the Abigail to Oro comparison started. No way. Y'all have short-term memory loss and don't remember what Season 2 and Season 3 Abigail were like. Oro mains may have the worst fundamentals in all of Street Fighter, but it's alright. The stones got their back to hide how bad they really are from one Mr. Madgear. I think Edsel has the only answer we need. Abigail main. Respect the stones. Oro adds another disability to me when V-Trigger pops from one Broly legs. I'm sorry, Broly. It must be done. Respect the stones. No, I outplayed you for the whole round and you activate V-Trigger and do 800 damage. I hate you. Oro. Yes, valid. Pretty sure that week of people quoting you about hitbox stuff was just a plan by you and the other Oro players to get the justified heat off of that character. Brutus, if you're at 35% life before Oro pops V-Trigger, you lost. At least with Oro, you can take the throw. With Geef, if you take the throw, you're dead. Respect the stones. Oro players can't open a jar of pickles. Respect the stones. Oro players scratch and sniff in public. Respect the stones. Oro players use whipped cream as a hot dog topping. Valid. Both of you are just nerds. Both of us Oro mains? Yes, valid. Gotta only have one testicle to be an Oro main. I'm not willing. What are you referencing here? Oro beats Geef 7-3. I hate that this has any likes at all because Danny knows this is pure cap and it's so insidious because the unassuming public will believe that just off, the surface level statement. Danny, respect the stones. You know what you're doing here. Oro mains are the type to put stones and snowballs and call it an Oro reference. Valid. Oro mains when they play a matchup where basically their only way of winning is through Tengu stones. Actually valid. You don't know how many matchups that is. It's like 95% of them. Oro mains explaining that he needs a corner to corner 60 hit combo into CA. Facts. Oro players, dogs are fat. JoJo has gained a little bit of weight. I don't play Street Fighter, but I'll be mad as hell if an MF threw rocks at me there for their block screen. Valid. Pachinko ass character. Valid. Oro mains are just people too smooth brain to learn Minot. Half facts, half respect the stones. Since Oro mains lost the ability to show his dick and balls while ducking HK, they gave him the ability to show his whole ass, being unable to win without V-Trigger 2 comeback bullshit. Y'all are just getting angry now. Respect the stones. If I wanted to watch you jump around like an idiot, I'd play Strive. Valid. You really thought you outplayed me, huh? Imagine thinking you're a sick nasty because you pressed HK and went into V-Trigger to rob me at gunpoint, you freak of nature. You should be ashamed of yourself for thinking that skill when my grandma could do that and win Eva. Bro, your grandma is a fucking gamer. Tell her to reach out. I'm gonna sponsor her right now. Oro murdered my family in front of my eyes before doing a 90% Tengu Stone combo on me. All Oro players are equally as deranged as him. It must be brought to justice. Sounds like your family didn't respect the stones. And there we go. We got through all the slander. However, there is one in particular that I really need to address. Rushdown. You didn't think I would have noticed this. Oro's design is the exact thing people hated about Season 1 through 3 Street Fighter V. But now that it's on their character, they don't care. A high damage V-Trigger character where losing is winning and neutral is optional. Rushdown. Listen. I know you only started heavily competing in the 2020 era, so maybe your memory of Season 1 through 3 Street Fighter V isn't that clear. You're gonna sit there and tell me with a straight face that Oro resembles anything like this.
50%. Yeah, and no resources for LPN. Oh, the air though. Oh, the turnaround punch for 50%! Javi Rock takes the final game on LPN!
You're gonna sit there and tell me that Oro is anything like Laura Season 2. Unskilled crush counter damage, unskilled V-Trigger activate, meaty elbow from command grab knockdowns. The pressure never ended. Do you not remember Season 2, Season 3 Abigail with no V-Trigger scaling? And even if you decided to respect the unblockable, you can't. You're still getting the damage. There's no avoiding this. There's no V-shift at this time. And worst of all, Rushdown, do you not remember that you played Urian for years? You can respect the stones. You can just take the throw. You can't even take the throw from Urian. Good job blocking. Hold this super. And the worst part about all of this, it's not that all these characters had BS V-Trigger Robbery in season 1 through 3 that you seem to clearly be forgetting about. They were good characters without V-Trigger. From round start to round end, these characters were top tier and could rob you even if they used up their V-meter. I don't think you thought that statement through all the way. I gotta be honest. And you know what? I can confirm that because you made a critical mistake in your slander here. You were on a hot streak here. 59 likes, 1 retweet. Not too bad of a statement here, not too bad of a tweet. However, you continued to follow up your statement, and this is where you went wrong. Also, it's easier to win with Oro than Luke or Poison, which is saying something. Look me in my eyes. You're really gonna tell me in 2022 Street Fighter V that it is easier to win with Oro than Luke or Poison? Poison invalidates half the cast from 99 seconds to the round end. And Luke is the character that carries the most players by far today. You do not need to be good at Street Fighter V to get to master rank with Luke. Luke is the most carried character to exist in this game since Season 3 Abigail, Season 1 Mika. And I knew this is where you messed up because you ratioed yourself here. Everyone read your first tweet and were haha he he like, and then you continued to say that Luke or Poison is easier to win with than Oro. And everyone was like, I'm out of here. Never mind. You had a point there for a second, but you went too far. This slander is too much. Respect the stones. Take a throw. You'll be okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the Oro slander. I thought it was really fun reading all the responses on Twitter, and I had a lot of laughs. It's all fun and games at the end of the day. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. I might do more of these kind of slander videos and talk about different characters in the game. I think it's fun to have everyone vent and let it out off their chest here and there in good fun, because we all like to complain about characters. It's part of the fun of fighting games. You know it, I know it, we all know it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does support the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.